Hello my friends, just on the way to into Camp Scorpion, but I'm just going to say hello to my couple of friends first. I'll spin you around so you can see. Hello Angus, there we go. There's Connor over the back. How you doing lads? You alright? How you speaking today? Alright then. My other mate's out today as well, Rory. Don't know where his mate is, Gordon. Alright. They all seem to be ignoring me today. Probably because I've got no food. Just walking to Camp Scorpion there. Hope you're all well. We've had some rain this morning. Chucked down this morning, but the sun's come out a little bit now, so I've decided to wasp. I'm allergic reaction to wasps, so I'll get bit by them. I've decided to come up and do an overnighter. Possibly two, depending how I feel. So I've only bought limited rations as well. But I'll spin you around, walking to Camp Scorpion. There she is, my home from home. Well, I've left a tin of hot dog sausages down there. We'll add to the rations. You can see I've extended the corral a little bit, just to make it a bit more homely. I only kept it low though, because when I was asleep in my lean-to, I still like to be able to look over the top. But as you can see, the bracken and the ferns started to overpower the bluebells now. It's looking lovely green and lush now. One job my mate said is that the forest, to be fair, the trees could do with thinning down a bit. So that could be a job for the future, and a future video. Right, I want to get me pack off, pour me a brew, I'll bring you back. Just settling in, poured me a brew. Cheers people. And I'll get some wood together. So I'm going to have an early fire, because I've got some minted lamb kebabs. I'm going to bang them on. I'm looking forward to them in about an hour's time. So I'll collect a bit of wood. I've got some wood, but I'll collect a bit more. I hope everyone's well. I was on YouTube last night looking at some of my people I subscribe to, because I haven't been on it for a bit. But I've got to catch up on there. But Mick from Hampshire Outdoors and Survival and the lads done their annual weekend camp. I think it was a weekend just gone. So it's a great channel to check out. Sticks UK. I think he went. Roman Ray was there. Kitten Killer. I'm not sure who else was there, so I've got to do some catching up as yet. But check the channels out. It looked like they had a good time, and the weather was all right. So check them out. I've got to do a few more shout outs to come, because there's people who follow me, and I do appreciate they've got their channels themselves, and I do appreciate you all. But I have my moments, but I've got some catching up on YouTube to do, so I'll catch up, and on my next videos and whatever I'll start shouting some out, because you have good people and I appreciate you all. Right, starting to spit, so I'm going to get the fire on ready. Well, I've got my little tin. There's a bit of King Alfred's cake. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shave a bit of fat wood in there. The more the better. Got my tinder bowl. Bit of birch bark as well. Chip that in there. It's a bit windy, I want it to blow away. Right in there. Really rain. Smoking. Just go to show it's not as easy as we think. Catch up with the bird. Well, that out with the rain. Don't want it. Let's go in there. I thought this was going to go on one of the Bushcraft files, so do it then. Right. Bring it back when it's going. Right, I've come slightly under the shelter now because it's trying to rain, it's spitting the rain. But as you can see, we're lighting the fire. In the windy, even though it wasn't chucking down the rain, it was spitting. But it's not as easy. You know, you don't just spark your ferro rod and jobs are good. And sometimes it takes a bit of time, preparation, and a little bit. I could have prepped a bit better, but we got there in the end. I'll spin you around now and show you the actual fire. It's starting to get established now. Well, I'll keep the fire going a bit now because I think we have got a bit more rain today, so I don't want it to really go out until it's too damp. Then I can't struggle to start again. So I'll keep it ticking over for a bit, and then I'll get the minted lamb kebabs on if the rain holds off. We should get a break in it sooner or later anyway. So I'll catch you in a bit. I've got my minted lamb kebabs on. I think there'll be definitely a smoky flavour. Well, they're done. My smoky minted lamb kebabs, proper bushcraft style. I'm going to eat them now and bring it back. Cheers, people. More it tastes lovely. Lovely. Not as smoky as I thought. Got a piece, a split log there, and a bit of dead fall, which I'm going to utilise and hopefully make into a little table. But I'm going to cheat a little bit because I have got my drill here, because I've done a couple of little repairs in the cabin, screwing a step back in that. I know it's not strictly bushcraft, but it's utilising what we've got here. wants to go a bit deeper. Bring you back in a bit. the ravens hugging and mewing. Those. Well, let's have a look. Take me off them 2 legs. Just that one, I think. Chops come out there, look. There. There you go. That'll do. There's the table, look. It won't last long. It's a little bit rotten, the top, a bit wet. So what I might do, there's some little bits of strips of timber. I might just nail it to the top, just strengthen it up a bit. There you go. I know it's not exactly matching to the surrounding forest using the same timber, but it strengthens it up. You just use what's lying about, don't you? Utilise what you got. At least I could have my dinner and tea, my food off of that now, and prep stuff. That's the little setup now with the table. It's starting to get dark a little bit now, so I'm going to get my sleeping stuff ready shortly. Got the fire going nicely. Don't know if you can see me. I'm just lying under the shelter now, just chilling, watching the fire. Hello my friends. It's getting dark now, time's getting on, so I'll be in the in the sack soon. I've got to get my sleeping bag out, my bivvy bag. I was just having a Hamlet moment. Those are old enough to remember the advert. I was just thinking about how long I've been living this lifestyle for, camping. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure it's from about 10 onwards. I was going out camping with me and my mates and in the woods, building dens. Kids today, not all kids, but a lot of them have missed out on the joy of it. You know, they're stuck on their computers and that one. Get yourself out camping. Enjoy life, it's too short. Put it in the comments how long you've been camping for, you know, and your experiences. Right, I'm going to have another 5-10 minutes and then I'll get my bag out, my bivvy. I'll get ready before it gets too dark. And I'll see you all in the morning. Catch you later. Morning all. I ain't long got up, by about 10-15 minutes. First thing I've done is done me a brew. I think it's about 6:10 when I was last looked at my phone a few seconds ago. It was a bit of a rough night. Chucked down the rain, it was windy, I didn't get much sleep. I was nice, warm and dry, but I just couldn't nod off. Before I go, I'd like to do a couple of shout outs. Scout Lady Chicago, she just had a knee operation. I hope you're recovering well, getting back on your feet. Look forward to see you back on your scooter. Rough Walkers, Brother Phil, I think it's Phil. I only just got up, my memory's a bit vague at the minute. I hope you're doing well after your accident and you've had a bit more better luck, lads. Island Jason, great channel. Craig Johnson, great channel. Benny Bushcraft, great channel. Owen from Life's a Hobby, wise man, clever man, very determined. When he puts his mind to something, he does it. Daily Shelter, a great wildlife channel. Wild Hair, all great channels. And of course the lads I mentioned about the annual camp yesterday. But I'm going to drink my tea now. I'm going to pack up and I'm going to bugger off. So thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. Hope you like my videos. Take care, stay safe, catch you on the next one.